Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today with a new chapter beginning, Hamsa Guha Prayers, 6th Canto, 4th chapter. So we read the summary. Now let us understand this, and later we will discuss the shlokas. So the previous chapter ended with the point of the Ajamila story and how the Yamudutas got a shock of their life, because Yamuduta only knew about Karma Kanda, and here is in front of them the Bhagavad Dharma coming into picture. No idea. I think most of the people will also be shocked like Yamudutas, because they are also like Yamudutas only. Okay? Mostly people, if they know of religion, they know Karma Kanda. They go to astrologer, and that's all. But next level of religion was revealed in the previous chapter, that is Bhagavad Dharma, where the Supreme Lord, if somebody comes forward to directly offer devotion service to the Supreme Lord, he comes in other category. That is what we are doing. Prabhupada says, the Prabhupada says something very interesting, that generally in the society, people want one kind of mercy of the Lord. They want some resources. Just like now we're reading the Daksha. He is running after this material facilities. People approach Lord. If they approach Lord, they approach for that only. But they do not know there is something higher, a special mercy we can take. I give the example last time. Sanatana Goswami. Somebody wanted, some devotee of Lord Shiva, he wanted, what is that? Paras? Something. Touchstone. And when he got the touchstone, he went to Sanatana Goswami and he said that, my Lord Shiva has said, you have something called touchstone, can you help me? He said, yes, outside you can see in the dustbin it is there. Yeah? And he picked it up and he touched it, it's becoming gold. So he got very excited. But then when he was going, he thought Sanatana Goswami on the way must have cheated me because there's something more valuable. He just gave me just that. So he came to him, he has something more valuable. He said, yeah. So what do you do? So first throw this, then I'll give you. Very reluctantly he threw into the water and came back. And then Sanatana Goswami said, yes, sit down, chant Hare Krishna. That's a greater gift I have. So most of the people also want from the God the first gift, including our Daksha, which we are going to read now. But don't think you're greater than Daksha. Daksha is very powerful. We should not make fun of the Devatas. Devatas are very powerful. Indira, you make fun of. Acharya is in a different category. Acharya say, oh, Indira, he's very rusty. And we should not speak. We are nowhere. He is a very great devotee. Daksha had just darshan of Lord Vishnu. Correct? Do we have darshan? No. They are very great people. But in a analysis, as for the acharyas, we can do and understand. So Daksha, he went. Why did he go? He had some service to do. That is also on behalf of the Lord, actually. Because this world, when it is created, it has to be populated. That's a Vedic system. They say somehow it happened, the chemical combiner life came. Who has seen? Who has seen? Nobody has seen. I gave the class, inference or best explanation. It doesn't make sense, actually. Nobody has seen. Any experience there? You are putting all the dust you are collecting together. Suddenly one cockroach comes and starts running up from the dust. How it happened? Cockroach got created. We have to believe all this. And we have to believe this. And here we are giving documented facts, itihasa, and which is reasonable, because I see Prabhupada therefore name the book Life Comes from Life. Prabhupada said this is my slap on the face of this scientist. They told Prabhupada, actually they are saying just one missing link is there between these chemicals and life. They are not knowing what is the missing link. Prabhupada said the missing link is my foot on their head. So upset. What is nonsense, Prabhupada? What is nonsense? Actually look at it. It's the famous example. Somebody was told by one friend, hey, tu bhoot hai. The 10 friends had planned, and all the friends started saying, you're ghost, you're ghost. We started thinking, maybe I become ghost. So similarly, we hear it from the newspaper, we hear it from the TV, we hear from the friend, we hear in the school, in that college, textbooks everywhere, that life came from dust suddenly like that. And you start believing, because so many people are telling must be correct. We never apply our reason. Actually, they think that they are having logic. What logic is this? Is nonsense, not logic. Prabhupada said, don't insult my intelligence when somebody speaks like that. Correct? So if somebody says, it happened, all the dust combined and became life, you say, please don't insult my intelligence. I'm getting headache now. How is it possible? Isn't it unreasonable? Morning you get up, take some toothpaste, some soap, some powder, and suddenly a cat comes out of the bucket. देखा है क्या कभी? ये क्या हो रहा है? ये क्यों ऐसा चीज बोलते हैं लोग? Simply people get. So it's not like that. So then when devotee presented very strongly, so the scientists came forward to him. So then how do you explain the different species? If evolution is not the way. He said not evolution, devolution. It's reverse. You see Brahma, and now here is Daksha coming. Daksha is the progenitor. Brahma also creates a lot of important living entities to further populate the universe. No, universe has to be populated because trillions of living entities want an opportunity to have an experience independent of the Lord. That's why the material world is created for. To give you an experience. This body is nothing. Is a dress of a prisoner. We should not be very proud of this dress. And what is it the body is given of? To get an experience of a life independent of God. That's why this body is given up. So Daksha is in the same plane, and now he's, in one sense, he is participating in the mission of the Lord to populate once the universe is created, but he is not able to. Daksha creates large, but still he is not able to populate because trillions. How much he can do? So he feels he needs more empowerment by the Lord, and he goes to pray, and he offers wonderful prayer, and the prayers help him for what? When the Lord is very pleased by his prayers, he had recognized the position of the Supreme Lord, and we read in we just read the summary of the chapter today. The Lord is not revealed to the gross senses. He is revealed when we offer devotion service to him. So if you want to see Krishna, you have to serve Krishna. You have to become a sincere servant. Prabhupada says, to the degree you develop service attitude, to that degree Krishna will appear in the heart of a devotee. To the degree we develop service attitude. So how does service attitude in the mind? No. It has to be practice. नहीं हो गया. Full service attitude हो गया. ऐसा नहीं होता है. You have to do practical devotion service. Then your service attitude is developing. Beginning with the chanting of the holy name. When you are doing holy name chanting also, service attitude. My Lord, I like to respectfully hear your holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Another point to be noted is that he went to the Lord to be empowered. Many a times, we think we can do things on our own. We should always be dependent. That's the quality of the Devatas. Prabhupada says whenever they have a doubt, they have a question, the Devatas go to an authority. But we, when you have a problem, a question, we don't go to authority. Therefore, we are demons. Bharat Maharaj, when he had a problem in the forest, a big blunder he made. He did not go to an authority. He should have gone to his guru. My dear guru, I'm not chanting, I'm not doing anything nowadays, I'm just playing with a small deer. What, the guru had gone mad or what? What are you doing? Leave the deer. And the deer did not want him actually. He had got attached. Whole day he used to search for the deer where he went. What the deer has to do with this fellow? Can I? He's looking for she deer, he's looking for his own place. What he has to do with Bharat Maharaj? But Bharat Maharaj is running, searching, where is my deer, where is my deer? So we become overly attached. So that's a mistake that Bharat Maharaj made. So whatever you want, we should be dependent on the Lord. This quality we have to develop. Now, we see here the example. Daksha wants to populate the whole universe. Even though it is in the service of the Lord, he is dependent on the Lord. Arjuna had to fight the war. He was dependent on the Lord. Anytime he was in mess, Krishna, what should I do? When Ashwatthama threw, at the end of the war was over, Duryodhana was dead. Ashwatthama had killed all the sons of the Pandavas. Even after that, he threw Brahmastra on the Pandavas. Correct? So Arjuna said, Krishna, what is this? He was approaching an authority. What should I do? So our life also actually, first thing is that sinful activity should be out. Then mind becomes calm. And then these perplexities come. And we should approach an authority. There was a great Acharya called Sanatan Goswami. He also approached an authority. Who's the authority he approached? Yeah. And what is the question he asked? Two. Who am I? Why I am suffering? So we should also have that attitude. Then we progress in spiritual life. Then it is very nice. So here you see the Daksha is approached. And what does Daksha want to do? Something similar we can also derive. What does Daksha want? Want to populate the universe. Children. Spiritually also, students are also compared to children. And I give you some examples. Brahma, when he was born in this world, he was also confused. He also approached authority. And he started intensely searching first, what is the source of his creation? And Brahma could not find out. And I told you the joke. It's not a joke, it's a fact. He went to the stem. He's born on the stem coming from which Vishnu? Garbhodakshay Vishnu. So he was going on the stem below and searching, and he could not understand. And Krishna just shook the water of Garbhodaka ocean. He got frightened and came back and sat on his lotus. And he's looking, what is there? Oh, what is the cause of my creation? Alone he was there. So at that time, Krishna instructed him by creating a sound, ta, pa. So Brahma understood, not so easy. I have to do tapasya. If you want to see Krishna, you want to come to higher level of spiritual realization, tapasya. Now take the example. And Brahma did the tapasya, which is historic. Now come to more in our sampradaya of Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada. And it was not easy again for him. His both father and spiritual master disappeared. Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Gaur Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. He was in intense pain. We have pain when we really relate. In the world itself, people get pain. They said this pain is nothing that the pain we have relation to the Acharya. We have nothing. It is said that when Prabhupada departed, devotees could not believe it. And the pain was so unbearable. I was just reading a conversation where devotee was in unbearable pain. Prabhupada was everything for them, And then he said there was one devotee was, repairing something, and I was thinking, let him have few more moments before I tell him this, So it is very, very extremely painful. But then Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada said, because both of them ordered him You have to spread Krishna consciousness worldwide. And he felt, what is this? Everything on me alone. I am not qualified. So he went to Mayapur, and in one of the places he sat down. Today it's a matha there, made on that remembrance. And he said, I will chant 1 billion names of the Lord. So he chanted that, according to my calculation, comes 192 rounds for 9 years per day. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Now 192. And at the end of it, everybody appeared. It's Guru Maharaj, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Pancha Tattva, the Goswamis, all our Sampradaya people appeared. And they ordered him, you have to do it. No, I am not qualified. I am not capable. How can I do this all alone? All alone. I can worldwide spread Krishna consciousness. They said, everything will be provided to you. Please proceed. We will provide you everything. Men, money, material, everything will be provided. Just proceed. And that's what happened. He created kind of a phenomena. Just like our Prabhupada also met him for a few minutes. Oh, what is this person? From where it is coming? Is sincerity. Correct? It's an intense sincerity to serve Krishna. Intense desire. Not only that, even princes became his disciples at that time. There were small kingdoms at that time. 1900s and all, in all over India. That's why, independence time, they all got combined. Even though Britishers were ruling, there were small princes. Correct? They were controlled of the Britishers, but they were so kind of puppet kings, but some kind of kingdom was there. So they became his disciples. He made 64 matas and thousands of disciples here. He had a daily newspaper. To this day, we don't have. Daily newspaper. It's a very powerful Acharya. Very, very powerful. And you see the same thing, tapasya, Srila Prabhupada. He also wanted to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world on the order of his Guru. His Guru ordered him, do it. Now, how do I do? Okay? And Prabhupada was also sitting in Vrindavan, chanting, reading, praying to the Lord. Yesterday we read the beautiful prayer. You see his heart. He's in India now. How nicely. Next time I'll read his letters now. They have put the photos also of all the, important personalities, proper letters of the time, how much he was endeavoring to somehow start Krishna consciousness. So, we see how much effort is put into that. It's an example for us. So now we also want, are we interested to create 100 progeny? We are not interested in that. But what are we interested? Let us, on behalf of the Lord, behalf of the Acharya, let the message is spread. Correct? That is what we are trying. We have to do tapasya. Don't think it will happen anyway like that. The tapasya. So sincerely, actually, if we chant, we read, then we meet people. You go to distribute book to them, please take Bhagavad Gita. Something will dictate them if the sadhana is proper. Okay? Because you want to be instrument in the hand of the Lord. It's a very, very confidential service. Krishna will not make you an instrument just like that. Correct? You become very, very dear to the Lord. It is said in the Krishna book, even gopis, so the topmost devotee of the Lord, they glorify devotees who are going to spread Krishna consciousness. Even for them it is so exalted. Prabhupada gave the example, no? Somebody may be ordinary clerk. When the war happens, he goes to join the army. And he does something great. What happens? He becomes a national hero. True? The same way, we are all actually ordinary people. And it's an emergency. We can't see the emergency. Therefore, Prabhupada's meditation we should have is this. That the desire to serve Krishna and glorify Krishna, honestly speaking, none of us have. Acharya has. With the love he wants to serve Krishna. Eve jas ghusu tirvivana. He wants to glorify Krishna all around the universe. Pure devotee has a desire. We don't have. We're just assisting him. That's all. All the centers of ISKCON, nothing. Prabhupada want to offer Aarti to Krishna. Somebody is making Aarti plate. Somebody is giving chamara. Like that, whereas somebody is lighting the lamp. That's all we are doing. We are assisting him in his worship to Krishna. And he loves Krishna. This is the meditation we have in assisting the Acharya in his service to Krishna. And when you come into this meditation, then you see you'll be empowered then. Just like Daksha. Now we are also preaching. Our condition also looks like Daksha only. He is populating, but not explosion. I sometimes used to say, a place is like a matha. It has not still become ISKCON. Correct? ISKCON means explosion. Explosion with thousands of people. You can't count from where they are coming. Thousands of people are coming. That is a function of ISKCON. We are trying, we're not exploding. True? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. In the sense that you continue your sadhana, at the same time intensely pray to the Lord. My Lord, allow this explosion to happen. Just like Daksha went to pray for progeny. Correct? And I gave the example of Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada before taking up charge of the movement. We did the example of Prabhupada. Sometimes what happens, Krishna also hesitates. He is not only worried about your preaching, he is worried about you also. Suppose we say we want to build a huge temple in Bangalore. Krishna will say, that's fine, that will benefit a lot of people. What will happen to you? Krishna is worried. Will you become proud? Will you become... So Krishna, and another thing is that Krishna also makes a devotee go through some hardship. It also gives an example to the people. Krishna consciousness is not so cheap. Correct? You just wish that the beautiful temple and suddenly people come, you want temple, huh? And bada bada they build. Then, then people think, it's so easy. No. Krishna wants, because when we effort, when we desire, that takes to the process of purification. Correct? If you want to enjoy the pleasure of Krishna consciousness, you have to go through the stages of purification. So we should very happily, blissfully engage. And just like this prayer is there, a Hamsa Guhya prayer, we offer ourselves, completely offer ourselves to the Lord. My Lord, definitely, on your order we are preaching. Krishna's order is there. What is the Prabhupada said? Never do anything without order. It's a very nice point. Never. That is a mark of a devotee. You get up in the morning. Why? Acharya's order. Prabhupada says, on the order of Acharya, people get up. Correct? That we should cultivate that mood of being a servant of Lord Krishna via media of great Acharya. Correct? How you are a servant of Krishna? Krishna says we should get up. I'm getting up. That's very nice. And then we are attending Mangala Arati, or you're chanting around. Why? Krishna has said. So that's an attitude. Otherwise, Maya will attack you. How? If I have that mentality, that whatever I do is ordered by Krishna, then some sense gratification comes. No, Krishna says don't do. Yeah, got it? Is always cultivating as a servant attitude. Why you are doing this? No, Krishna said no. That's a beautiful attitude. Why you are chanting Hare Krishna? Acharya has ordered. And Prabhupada says, when you do anything on the order of the Acharya, even though you are not in the pure devotion platform, it becomes pure devotion. Magic. Just like I told for many times, you're offering a bhoga and you say, request the Lord, my Lord, please take it. Why? Yeah, Prabhupada said, you please offer. So, okay, give me. Correct? Sometimes it happens. You go to meet somebody and you're not getting appointment. You say, no, this person sent me to meet you. Come. Correct? Because of that person, we allow him to come. Isn't it normal? Somebody comes to meet you. You say, who are you? No, you know your friend. He told me I should meet you. Okay, come, please. Correct? Immediately. So similarly, when you present yourself to the Lord, that's why do we chant? Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashata Deshatarine. Why do you chant this? You are presenting yourself to the Lord, my dear Lord, a servant of your devotee has come. Krishna said, oh, very nice. Oh, Prabhupada servant. Okay, very nice, very nice. Otherwise, Krishna is watching, but you're not noticed. Srila Prabhupada ki. Srimad Bhagavatam ki.